And we are live here, guys. So, welcome again to another episode of the Road to Success team here together with Dean. And, the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is that we are not going to talk about We Share Abundance anymore. Okay, so that's done. Don't ask any questions. If you have any questions about that program, then please go to the Facebook group and follow the lives that Graham does. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say to you first. And then after that, we are going to show you a couple of things because I had some questions about resizing in images. So I was like, oh, we can just cover that in how to do that. And Dean is going to show you guys also how to use the Waves exchange in order to transfer your Bitcoin to Litecoin. Okay, so that's what we wanted to go over with. So, Dean, um, yeah, go ahead.
I know, right? It's loads of stuff to go through. Let me just rearrange my camera so you can see my ugly mug. There we go. So loads of stuff to go through today. We're going to show you how to first of all trade from BTC to Litecoin. I've had a lot of questions about this week about Bitcoin so expensive to withdraw in the Waves exchange. So is there another way? Is there a cheaper way? So yeah, there is. And when I tell them just trade it into Litecoin, they're like, huh? So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So it's very, very simple. If I can get into my account, that is, let me just get the right.
So guys, also when Dean is doing that in between, if you have any questions, just put them in here. Always good to have you here, guys. So welcome everyone. And are you there already, Dean?
Yeah, I'm here already. Oh yeah, I need to share, don't I?
That's a good one. Thank you for joining, guys. If you have any questions, don't wait. Put them in, okay?
Yep, we like interacting with you guys. So give us a question, give us a reply, give us something. So, but yeah, here I am. All you do when you're exchanging into BTC is, from BTC into Litecoin, is click on the trading options right here. So when you log in, you should be coming to the wallet, which is this page right here. Waves token is doing amazingly at the moment. It's almost $8.36 at the moment. That's when I started using Waves, that was $1, just to point out. But you click on trading right up here. So you're in the Waves wallet, so then you click on trading right up here. Okay. And then what we want to do is come over to this little box right here that's just above all this main stuff, this little box. Click on BTC because that's where you've got your BTC in. Okay, and then we're going to find out Litecoin to BTC, which is right here, LTC to BTC, which is cool. It doesn't matter which way around it is, just click on that. It will give you the details of this. I've got nothing in this wallet, so I can't really show you it in effect, but you're going to buy BTC. So if you've got less than 4
buy LTC.
LTC, you're going to buy LTC. So if you've got less than 4 LTC in your wallet, it's going to be an instant transfer because there's 4.492 LTC there waiting to purchase. Okay, if we scroll up, we've got 4.5, we've got 10 there, 10 right there. So all we do, so like you've got, I don't know, $100 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, so we type in, I think that's around about $100 of Bitcoin. It's 0.0052. So we've got that, and then that will transfer into Litecoin automatically. So that's going to be 1.2145673 Litecoin. Plenty there to go around because we've got 4 for sale at this bottom price. We just click buy Litecoin, poof, it's done. Simple. That's all it is. So you go to BTC Litecoin right there. You type in how much Bitcoin you want to exchange. If you want to exchange it all, you can just click up the balance up here. Mine says 0 at the minute, so you can just click on that and it'll just put everything into my balance. But as I say, we're going to look at the $100. 5.2-ish. It's around about $100, or it was last night anyway when we was doing some figures. And then just click buy Litecoin. Done. You dusted that. Then when you go back to your wallet, your 1.2145673 Litecoin will be sat there in your wallet. Simple as that. If there's any questions.
Well, there's no question here, but I wanted to say something about this, because when you trade it to Litecoin and you're going to send it outside of the Waves exchange, it's going to be much cheaper to do that instead of doing it with Bitcoin. So that's why we say it like this.
Let me show you that right now while I'm screen sharing. So if I was going to send $100 worth of Bitcoin, let's just see if that's right. 0.0052. Yeah, pretty much spot on. 1, 2. There we go. So we're going to send $100 worth of Bitcoin. If I was going to send that, let me just grab a Bitcoin address, and then it will deposit. I didn't realize I was going to do this, or else I've had all my Bitcoins all prepped up for you, but all my addresses prepped up for you. Copy, go back to Waves, tap that in there, Waves, paste. So that's going to be 0.001. So BTC to
$19 or something.
USD. I think it's a little more than that at the minute.
It's more than 19. No, it's 19, right?
No, 0.001. Yeah, $19.15. So it's going to cost you $19 to exchange. That's even better than it was a few months ago, a couple of weeks ago. To tell the truth, it was at $30 a couple of weeks ago. It's now at 19, so we're not doing too bad. That's doing great, but that's 0.901 BTC. If we do the same in Litecoin,
you have to pin it. Oh, you have it in it. Oh, you have it already.
Yeah, I've got it. I don't have a Litecoin address unless I go into here. Let me just jump into here and reckon I'm making a deposit. That'll give me a. Don't really matter what Litecoin address it is. You can pay in Litecoin in here, can't you? In BEURAX.
Yeah, you can pay in Litecoin, but you cannot withdraw in Litecoin.
Oh, that's good.
Or is it? I don't know anymore. I will talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll go over BEURAX.
Just trying to find out. I'm just trying to find out. Litecoin address quickly. That's all. Make a deposit. Always looking at the wrong. I want to make a deposit. That'd be quicker just going to my wallet, won't it? Let's just jump into my wallet.
Okay. Well, in the meantime,
is there any comments while I'm logging in this?
Yeah, I'm going to introduce the people that are here. Mohammed's in the house. Welcome. We have Bolat in the house. Thank you guys for joining. And Derek is also here. And they are all saying hello, Connie and Dean. And we say hello to you guys. So welcome here. Don't hesitate to ask anything about resizing or how to make a banner or whatever you want to know. We can cover as much as you want.
We'll try to.
We'll try. We're not going to make it a 2-hour video anymore.
No, it's not going to be a 2-hour. Not today. The tiring out of those 2 hours. So,
well, it's a little bit too long.
We'll never have a 2 hour. Yeah, not saying we'll never do one again, but at this precise moment in time.
Yeah, if people are still asking questions, we are going over it. So.
Yeah. So it's 0.01 Litecoin. So that sounds like a lot more, doesn't it? So it was 0.001 in Bitcoin, but in Litecoin it's 0.01. So if I just go over here and transfer the B to a L, so that gives me that. If I go into here and then type in 0.01, you'll see that Litecoin is 82 cents. Big difference
That's
between
a
$19.
difference. $19 or 82 cents, right?
Yeah. So I'd rather use the 82 cents and get $99.18 rather than get 60 odd dollars, 70 odd dollars. So it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Yeah, and if you still want to have the BTC or you want to change it to another currency, well, that's fine, of course. But then it's, I think, cheaper if you do that in your own wallet.
Yeah. I mean, in Coinbase, you can exchange from Litecoin to Bitcoin to, for, I think it's free of charge, actually. Let me just, have I got anything in? DAI. So if I were going to exchange DAI and I was going to exchange that convert all, Coinbase fee is nothing. So there's no fee. There's no fee in there.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm going to get $2.09. You can exchange in Coinbase if you've got a Coinbase account. You can exchange that into Bitcoin and then withdraw it as much as you can, as much as you like. So it's all good. So at this time, I'm going to come back to Connie. Hopefully that clears everything up.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see any questions here. Nobody's reacting here. So we'll go on. So if you do have questions, guys, we can always go back. So that covers the exchange to Bitcoin and Litecoin and how to send it and all that. So that's okay. I have a Facebook user here. Please tell us who you are. That's nice to know. Welcome, by the way. And he's saying, if you transfer to Waves and withdraw them, it's much cheaper still. Binance and Atomic Wallet both have Waves listed.
I don't use Binance, I don't use Atomic Wallet, and I don't think neither.
I have a Binance account, but I don't do anything in it. And I don't know Atomic, so.
But
it's always good to know for other people.
Yeah, of course. We try and keep it simple. We try and keep it as slim as possible. There are people out there who use every wallet under the sun. They have an account in every wallet under the sun. But there are people who. Hey, John.
It's John. Hey, John. Welcome. John, you are reacting in my Facebook group. And if you do that, you have to permit that you're showing your name. So you have to go above that video. There's some text in there. And just tell them that you want to show your name. And that's only happening in the Facebook groups, not on my own page or on YouTube. So that's why. So if you didn't do that, please let us know who you are. That's easier to talk to.
More or less everybody's got a Waves account. More or less everybody who we're talking to on here has got a Waves account. And if you don't have a Waves account, it's just there's no point. That first 10 minutes of the video doesn't really affect you because you can just transfer it straight into another wallet. It's just that it's so expensive doing Bitcoin into Waves from Waves, so we're giving you a cheaper option, and that's Litecoin's the cheapest option.
Yeah, it's a difference of $18, guys. So that's a lot of money.
So for the general populace, Litecoin's the cheapest.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, and then I had what I said before. I had a lot of questions about people that wanted to know how to resize images or photos or whatever. So I wanted to go over that too. Dean knows a good one. So he's using also Canva. I use Canva also. I think that you guys also know Canva. So let's go over that, Dean. Let's do that and show them how to resize any pictures.
If you're not just a photo building system, what I use as a photo building system. So I'm just going to jump over to Canva. This is Canva. You can have a free account in this. You can always also pay for it, and you can get a resizing it as you go on premium. You can also ask for a 30-day free trial. so you can size as many pictures as you want. But what I do like about Canva is, if I go to the templates right here, I've got templates for Facebook posts. So if you want to post a picture on Facebook as a post, you know, so if you're wanting to do like a, let me just jump back, can't I see? So if you're wanting to do a post where it's sort of like you're advertising your business, or you're basically advertising, you know, you just want a picture, and there's nothing worse when you put a picture up and it's only showing half a picture and you've got to click on it to open it up. If you want to show the full picture, you can just pop this in here. You can click on Facebook posts right here, and it gives you the automatic size of what's good for a Facebook post. So you can click on any one of these templates right here, or you can create a blank one right here. So I'm just going to create a blank one, and then what I'm going to do is let that load up, and this will give you the square. That's a square for a Facebook post. Looks a little big there, but trust me, it's a size. I'm going to nab a picture that's all that I've already got uploaded, so you can see how long I've been using this now, because we've got like We Share Abundance and all sorts of good stuff. Not We Share Abundance, My Ads Up, and all sorts of good stuff in here.
I still have that too.
My Ads Up, all these gems. There we go. Here we go. So I'm going to nab this one. So just delete that one. So I'm going to highlight that, and basically all you do is stretch your photo when my mouse decides to work correctly. You stretch your photo up to the second.
You see, while you're stretching, you can see exactly what the image is in size.
Yeah. So there we go, and we might have to take that down a little bit. Yeah, because I've gone crazy up there, look. So there you go, and you can see exactly what the image is. So there you go. So that'll go perfectly into Facebook. I can do a Facebook. Let me just hide that. I can do a Facebook post with that image, and it'll just fit nicely into Facebook. That's what you'll see in Facebook. So that's one little program that I use. Do you want to share or do you want me to share the resizing in photo?
Yeah, just share that.
Share it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in here, jump into I jump into pictures, camera roll. Oh, right, it's all gone now.
I see somebody here reacting. Says, what is Road to Success? We call my group is called Road to Success Team. So it doesn't really mean anything. It's just helping people out to make money online. So.
So nice scary image here that I used for Halloween. But if I wanted to resize that, all I have to do is right click and then go to resize. This is just in photo that you get with all your windows. It's just in the photo section when you open up a photo on your computer. It's just this. You click on resize, you go to custom design, define custom dimensions. You click on that, and you can type in whatever width, or if you want a 125 by 125, and that. Oh, it's going 125. Yeah, it's not going to do, because it's going to do the weight, the height, but you can readjust that and save the copy and save the adjustment on that. So another way you can resize. I prefer the Canva way. I know Connie uses this way. So
I do it with the snippet tool.
And you do it with snipping tools too? Can you resize in snipping tools? I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So snipping tool is also a great tool for anything really, because it's like a screenshot. It's like a screenshot in things. I never look in the options side, so probably you probably could.
No, I'm using a snipping tool, but it's not a snipping tool.
A snipping tool. I'll go through this anyway while I'm sat here.
I'm not using the snipping tool.
Right. Okay. But I'll go through this anyway, because this is an awesome little tool. that I use a lot, and it's on every Windows 10 PC. All you have to do is type in snipping tool in your search bar, and this will come up, and all you have to do is click on new. It'll grey out all the area, and you can, if I wanted that picture right there and only that picture, I can just do this.
Yeah.
I can just do that. It opens it up at that, just that thing. You just save it, do whatever you want. It's awesome tool.
Can you resize in this one?
I don't know if you can resize in it. If I was going to resize, I'd take the snipping tool and then take it over to Canva or somewhere like that.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Because it just saves it as a PNG. So you can just take it over to Canva or take it over to just how I've shown you and resize it. But this is an awesome little tool. Never knew anything about it until I got shown it, and now I can't live without it. If I want a snippet of anything, any proof posts.
Everybody should have a snipping tool.
Yeah, everybody should have that. You just go into your little magnifying glass at the bottom, type in snipping tool. There it comes, straight at the top. It's a built-in app with Windows 10. So yeah, I think
it's free, guys. You can use it.
Windows 8 and Windows 7, if you're working on older computers, I think they've got the same kind of tool as well. But yeah, I can't live without it.
Yeah, I have a snipping tool that does a lot more than that.
Yeah.
So sizing, I can do. Oh, I can so much do.
Yeah. There are so much. There you go. You can just, and it's one-click punch in this as well. You can just publish it to Facebook.
Yeah, Canva. I love Canva. I'm using that for years now. So.
Yeah. I'm not connected to Facebook at the moment, so
you don't want to miss that out.
Save me talking about the. Yeah, another tool that I can't live without as well. If I can just, we were only going to do snipping resizings, but obviously we've got the snipping tool, and another tool that I can't live without is LastPass.
Oh no, I can live without that.
No, I can't live without. Can't live without LastPass. Saves all my passwords. In fact, the only downfall I can see about LastPass is I don't remember my passwords. So basically,
I write everything down.
Yeah, I write everything down too, but I don't carry my little password book around with me. So it's not like everything else. I write everything down, and if I'm at the computer. The problem is when I'm out and about, if I need to get into Coinbase, for instance, and I'm out and about, to transfer some more cash because we're out shopping or something like that, I can't transfer it because I don't know my password. Even I don't, how can people?
I don't have any problem.
Into my program, but yeah, password managers. I deal with so many people who I can't remember the password for this. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Is no. Oh, is it this one? Oh no. Oh, been locked out for 10 minutes. We'll have to wait 10 minutes. Time's money, people. Okay, call me back in 10 minutes. When you can get back in. And then they're saying, oh, is it this one? Is it this one? And then they'll find out it's a capital letter instead of a lowercase letter or something. And LastPass, all I have to do is click, done. You're in.
Okay, so I think we have everything. Were there any questions? Derek is asking here, hello, Connie and Dean. If you guys don't mind, tell us about how much money do you guys make online in a week? Are we going to tell them?
Depending on what kind of program. Right now, we're in that transition period where we're building up another program, and so it's like we're not. Me personally, not earning a great deal, but my online earnings are more. Not more pocket money.
It's more
pocket money. I don't rely on my online earnings, so I don't really class them as how much we're earning. But
it's difficult to tell you guys because with these programs, shutting down and making new ones and all that, is that 1 week I have $500 and I have 1 week I have $1,500. So
yeah,
it's always different. It's never the same. So
It's
yeah, I
nothing.
still make good money every week, so that's no problem. But it's always different. I can't really tell you what I'm getting. So once it's 500, and the other once it's 100, and then it's again a week it's 2,000. So yeah,
Yeah.
we
Well,
live by what we get, you know.
yeah.
So
I mean, let's put it this way: all my bills are paid, and
yeah,
I can, if I fancy going out for a Starbucks, I can go out for a Starbucks.
yeah.
You know, or if my washing machine breaks, I can go out and buy a washing machine.
But Derek, let me ask you a question. What would you be happy with in a week? Tell us that. Okay, so all
That is
right.
actually a good
Hold on
question.
one
Actually,
question. So I have to exchange Bitcoin from Waves into Litecoin. Yeah, so you have to buy Litecoin with your Bitcoin that you have. And then you can withdraw that to your Coinbase wallet, or you send it to Coinbase and then transfer back to Bitcoin if you want to.
yeah, you don't have to transfer it. You can pay the $19 transaction fee. You know, that's fine. That's fine. You know, we're just giving you a cheaper option.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how you can do that, Bola. Very, very easy. Derek says, great information, guys. Well, we are here for you guys. So if you have anything you want to talk about a snipping tool or about Canva, you don't know how to do something in Canva, or uh, just tell us. Okay, maybe we can go over that. Marjolein is in the house. Hello, Marjolein. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. John, Windows has a snipping tool built in also, and you need to just shift plus the Windows key and the S key, and then it will show up, he says. So, good to know. I hear an echo. Do you have the same thing? Oh, now it's gone.
I don't hear an echo now.
Okay,
Yeah,
and now
I
it's
can.
gone. Maybe I'm too close to my,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, window shift window and SQ gives a screen snip. That's a screen snip per thing. So if you want to take a full screen snip, you can do that. Snipping tool is if you want to take like an image of, you know, if you want to cut out your personal details at the top and you just want to show. I use it quite a lot when I'm sharing my back office or doing posts about my back office. Cut out all my useless information at the top, you know, like my email address and, you know, my password, my username and stuff, and just show them what the details that you want them to show. That's snipping tool. So, but yeah, so screenshot. You know, you can also do most laptops. I've got a laptop, so I can do a FN and PRTSC, which you'll find more. It's normally above your backspace button. So on laptops, you can do an FN and print screen, and that'll do exactly the same thing.
Mars in the house, Mar Vogel. So welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, Connie and Dean. Good to see you today. Quick question. When I tried to sign up for Coinbirds, but it states that it's not available in the United States. Do you have any suggestions for this dilemma? Well, we are not in the United States, so I don't know.
I
Is there
didn't
any,
realize it wasn't available in the United States. So yeah, thanks for that information.
yeah, I didn't even know that.
Every day's a school day. I didn't realize that, but yeah. Yeah, if it's not
Yeah,
available.
I'm in the Netherlands. He's in the UK, so we don't have any trouble. But if you are in the USA and it's not working, I don't know. I think that a lot of people in the USA have trouble in these programs with things that they need the VPN and all that, you know. So, yeah. Mar, that's the only thing I can tell you. Thank you for telling us. Okay, there.
There are other similar
I would be
programs.
happy with $2,000 a week.
I think we'd all be happy with $2,000 a week.
I think so that that a lot of people will. Joe is in the house. Hello, Joe Alpha. Hello, Connie. Is this about We Share Abundance or a different program? No, this is not about We Share Abundance. This is about learning how to make money online. Okay.
If you want to know about We Share Abundance, go to the We Share Abundance Facebook group. And
Yeah,
go
we are not talking about We Share Abundance anymore.
Yeah, no, me neither. It's go and follow Graham in the We Share Abundance Facebook group, and he does lives every week, every day. You know.
Yeah. John is saying Proton VPN has a free node from Japan. Okay, well, I don't use the VPN, but I don't have to.
Yeah, there's VPNs out there that you can get. There's a lot of free VPNs. You can get VPNs for France, Netherlands. Is the one that I use. I got a free one from Netherlands, free one from Japan, free one from France, and the States. But if you're in the States, there's no point having a States VPN, is there? But yeah, just have a look on the extensions and type in VPNs. You should find one in there.
Yeah, I have my computer is making new IP addresses itself. I don't have to do anything. So, and that's because of the provider that I use. The provider is changing my IP address every time, so I don't have to do that.
I bet that's a nightmare when you're logging into programs and you have to verify.
No problem. No problem. No.
I know sometimes I will
recognize every program that I've been in, so that's nothing to do with the IP address.
Yeah, sometimes our service provider changes our IP address. Not as often as every time I check it in, but like every 6 months it might change my IP address. And then it says, please verify this device, and it's all I have to go to my emails.
Oh yeah, sometimes I get an email. Yeah, sometimes I get an email. I go to my bank, my other bank account, and then it tells me in my email, there's a different IP address. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's about the providers. So providers are doing it itself, nearly. Not everyone has that. So okay, what was the next thing? We had the resizing. We had
the exchanging. We got into new programs now, I believe.
Exchanging. Maybe we can show that program, BEURAX.
Yeah.
Do you want to show, because you have it open already?
Okay, yeah, I have it open. Just to jump back to Derek, everybody's different. Everybody's happy with different prices. There's a dream price that everybody has. Just to jump back to this, there's a dream price where $2,000 a week. Yeah, I'd be awesome with two. If I had $2,000 a week, I wouldn't know what to spend it on. To tell you the truth, I'd get bored. And as long as my bills are paid, and as long as I've got cash to, where I don't have to worry about anything. If I spot something and it's sort of like, I want that, I want to buy it like that, rather than, all right, I've got to save up for it. If my washing machine breaks, I've got under $200 £200 in my pocket somewhere, on one of my accounts somewhere, where I can just go exchange. There you go, I've got a new washing machine. So as long as all the essentials are cleared, I'm not in this to be a multi-millionaire, because I think people who are in these programs to become a multi-millionaire, and have that illusion of the dot-com illusion, as I call it. It's like, you sign up to these programs and you don't do anything and you just become a millionaire overnight. Those people don't make a dime. That's why we don't share what we earn. We're not gonna, if you're a taxman, but you're gonna have to go through the proper channels if you want to find out how much I earn. So and that is do an audit on me. But yeah, everybody's different. So I started making money online because I was sick to death of telling my kids they have to wait till payday to get like a magazine or to get something out of the shopping budget, if you like. So that's why I started making money online. Some people are happy with £500. We've heard that some people are happy with $50. So it's not like
that's the difference, and that's just where you live. If you live in a country and you can live on $50 a month, and that's really nice that you have that. So yeah.
But it always changes. It's all like if I had a target where, my initial target was if I got $100 a month, I'd be happy with that, because that's 70 pounds, 79 pounds, which is what $100 is. That'll be just our play money. That's just our, if there's any emergencies pop up, or if there's any, you know, like the cat needs taking to the vets, you know, that's this money, you know. But when I got to the $100 a week or a month, then I wanted that $100 a week, you know. And then when I got to $100 a week, then I wanted, you know, maybe $500 a week, you know. So
everybody always wants more. That's always like that.
It's always that push, you know. If you're not pushing yourself to get bigger, then you're just stalling, you know. So if you're not pushing yourself to learn more, or you're not pushing yourself to earn more, you know. I can always remember talking to somebody, and they turned around to me and said, and it was just $2,000. And they goes, I wouldn't know what to do with $2,000. Why would I need to earn that much money? You know.
If you don't need it, it's just what you need. I think that a lot of people have an idea of what they need in order to live and to have these things that they want to have. But if you already have these things, so let's say you want that expensive car, and you have the money, you buy that expensive car. Okay, then you have that car, you're driving around in it. Okay, that's it. Now you have a new house, so you're going to buy a new house. Let's say you do all these things that you want, and you have all these things. There is an ending.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. It gets to a point, you know.
There is an ending, because you get bored, because there's nothing else that you want.
I mean, I can remember just a few years ago when my family turned around and said, hey, Dean, what do you want for Christmas? You know, I could just turn around and say, do you want to know something? I really want X, Y, Z. And they say, fine, no problem, you know, and I get that for Christmas. Now I just buy what I want whenever I want. So when somebody turns around to me and says, what do you want for Christmas? I go,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I've got everything.
I don't know. Just take me out for dinner or something, you know.
Is there any books coming out? Is there any, you know, is there any DVDs coming out? But everything on streaming now. So I don't know. I don't know what I want for. I personally don't know what I want for Christmas. My mum asked me this just the other day. What do you want?
I always had to laugh when my dad always asked me, "It's your birthday. What do you want to have?" And he asked me that 2 years in a row. And then the third year, he said he didn't say anything because I was always telling him, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I didn't need anything. I have my car, I have my horse, I have everything that I'm happy with. And basically, I'm not that a needy person. I'm not like materializing like most people are, like they need to have Nike shoes and all that. I'm not like that anymore. I was like that, because I wanted to have Levi trousers, and I needed to have Nike shoes because I needed to keep up with all the fashion, you know. I'm not like that anymore. So now I'm like, okay, I don't need anything. And he just gave me an envelope with some money in it.
That's what my mum does now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my parents do. They just basically say, here, you know, do you want the cash, or do you actually want something? And I'm just like, just give me the cash then. If I see something, I'll just go out and buy it.
And just buy it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Marjolein is saying that her computer is not happy today. So she will see the replay. Maybe you could try on my YouTube channel. Maybe that works a lot better. Facebook is always acting up. I hate Facebook. So I have on YouTube also live, so you can go there too. Yeah, I am from Ghana, and I would like to make at least $500 a week as a student. Is that possible? Well, it is possible. It depends on what you want to do and how committed you are and what you can spend, because it's always, you have to put something in order to get something back. It's not always like that, but if these free programs that you're getting into, you can build that up, but you don't know how long that program is going to run, and you don't know if you're going to get that money that you want. So it's really hard to tell you guys, I'm going to show you how to make $500 a week. Of course, I can show you. You need to put in $1,500 first, and then you can get something in return, and then you can build that up. If I tell you that, you know what I mean, but not everyone has that amount of money. So, okay, Samin is here. Hello, Samin. Welcome. And Derek is saying, living in the US, the cost of living is high. Yeah, I noticed that it's a lot higher than here in the Netherlands. I think we are really blessed if we see how it goes here and in the US.
Yeah.
Really?
My partner comes. Yeah, obviously you've got all your medical bills over in the US and things like that. My partner lives in the Channel Islands in Guernsey. Oh, she used to. She lives with me now, obviously here in the UK, but her parents do, or her mum does. And I lived over there for 3 years, and the cost over there, I had to get an ambulance for myself because I used to suffer with epilepsy, and I had a seizure, and somebody called me an ambulance. And not thinking, I just jumped into the ambulance, went to the hospital, get checked over, and a doctor came to me. Okay, so I just got a lift from, town. The island's only 26 mile round, so from where I worked, where I had the seizure, to the hospital were only a couple of miles, And the doctor came up to me while I were in there, and he says, "How are you feeling, Dean?" And I went, "Yeah, I'm feeling good." And he goes, "Okay, you can go home." That's what he said to me. That was a full conversation that doctor said to me. "How are you feeling, Dean?" "Feeling good." "Right, you can go home." 2 or 3 weeks later, I got a bill, £150 for the ambulance and £190 for the doctor. And I'm like, yeah, if you think I'm paying that, you've got another thing coming. But yeah, so I totally understand.
Well, if I had once I had an ambulance that they picked me up because of something in my lungs, and I needed to pay €750.
Wow.
And that was a one-time payment, of course, but well, yeah. It's good that I'm insured, because if I wasn't, it would have cost me a lot more.
Yeah,
So that's the only expensive thing here in the Netherlands is the ambulance.
when Lou and I was quickly to tell you this, when Lou and I was moving out of her parents' house and going to look for our own place, we were looking online for a place in Guernsey, so we were close to the mum. So we were close to her mum, and I bet it was £600 a month. £600 a month for a bedsit. If you don't know what a bedsit is, it's just like a room with a bed in it, and a kettle.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. £600 a month. And I looked at what the prices of the same thing, £600 a month, here in the UK, here in Yorkshire, where we come from, and for £600 a month, I could get a 6-bedroomed house with stables and an acre of land for £600. And I just looked at Lou.
Oh, really? I need to move.
I just went, "We're going home. I'm going home. You're coming with me. We're going back to the mainland." So yeah. So yeah, I totally understand that. Obviously, different places have got different workloads.
Here in the Netherlands, if you go to the hospital and you need to rent a bed per day, that's €1,200, and that's if you don't have an insurance. If you need to pay it out of your pocket, €1,200 a day.
Thank God for the NHS, right?
Yeah. So
for you guys in the UK,
otherwise you have a problem, or you need to be rich.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So, okay, so guys, let me go back to you. Okay, John I'd like to answer that question. Please donate what you could spend to a youth sailing program in your area.
Okay.
I'd like to answer that question.
Please donate
what you would spend to a youth sailing program in your area. A youth sailing program.
If that's
Do you know anything?
No, I'm not sure what that is. No. I'm guessing it's like a teaches kids how to sail or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
For
But if that's your thing,
children.
that's your thing.
I don't know what I would spend. And that's is that a
Well, the
month or
Christmas
a
gift.
week or what?
Oh, the Christmas gift. You know, if it basically asking what we need for Christmas. You know, so John's answer would be,
Oh yeah,
you've
okay.
done what you spent on your sailing program. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Derek, have you guys heard of Bit Binary yet? Yes, I saw it. I don't like it. That's
I
the only
always,
thing I'm gonna tell you.
I always get scared with stuff that says binary in it because
Yes, the
98%
name it's
of network marketers can't recruit, won't recruit, are not interested in learning how to recruit. You know, so anything that's binary, you've got your left leg and your right leg. You know,
yeah, but this is I think just a
it is
trading
just
company or something.
it
Yeah,
is just something that they've put binary in there to make them sound good.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
going to use that name because it scares a lot of people off.
yeah. You know, so if somebody came to me with that, I'd second guess me looking at it.
Yeah, there was somebody giving it to
It's got
me in
binary
my
in it.
email, so I went to look at it, but I'm like, okay, I didn't like it, so
Yeah.
I didn't do any research on it. But
There's a few
are you
there's a
doing
few things.
anything with it?
Yeah, you're doing anything with it, you know, let us know. If it's good, it's sort of like, you know, it's doing what it's saying on the tin, then I'll take a look at it. But you know, there's few things that put me off with when people send me links.
Yeah, I'm not reacting to that if
Yeah,
people send.
I've got to have the info before I register. You know, if I've got to register before I, you know, sometimes people give me a link and it just says join here.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to tell me a bit about it first? You know, don't just send me a link and just say join here. You know, and it's sort of like it's a capture page and everything. So I have to give out my capture page, and then you're on my list now. I can spam you, or you know, or you get the other.
Hi, Simon, by the way, if in between.
Yeah, hi Simon. Then you get the other side where the first thing you see in big red letters, no recruiting necessary. That basically means you've got to recruit.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get paid tiddlywinks if you don't recruit, and if you can recruit, you're going to get a bonus. You're going to get there faster. You know, and anything that turns around to me and says that I'm going to earn 3,000% in 6 days or something like that. Nothing.
If I hear that kind of thing, I'm always laughing because
Yeah, those
it's
are the kind of things where it's just sort of like, hey, you know. Okay.
Hi, Jack. Welcome in the
Jack.
house. And what platform are you guys talking about? We are talking about everything, just talking to you guys.
Just talking to you guys.
So,
We're
yeah.
going
So
to go
we're
over.
just showing you guys how to do some things and how to use a snipping tool, how to use Canva, how to resize, what kind of programs we are in. We are doing a lot of different stuff, Jack. So if you have anything that you want to ask, just put it in.
Going to go over a couple of programs called BEURAX, and going to have a glimpse at my Finalmente as well. I think we're going to do that in a second.
Hello, Connie and Dean. Hello, Johnson from Nigeria. Happy Sunday and well, love and happiness. Thank you for the good work. And well, we appreciate that you're saying that. So thank you, Johnson, for telling us and welcome here. Can you recommend any program that you think it may last long? There's no knowing about that. I'm in need of it since I have bills to pay in January. Oh my God. If you have a timestamp, it's really hard to do. You cannot have a
Yeah,
timestamp in having a bill here and just saying, I need to pay that in before this and this. That's really
if
hard
you've
to
got
do.
bills to pay in January, don't waste your money on any program online. If you've got bills to pay and you're
Pay them
wanting to put
first.
them, yeah, pay those first. You know, never take the roof above your head, the food off your table, or the eating out of your house. You know, it's as simple as that. You know, so if you've got bills to pay, then you need to sort those out
Do
first.
that.
Don't jump into any program that we're joining, because we don't want that responsibility saying, oh yeah, come on here, you feel
No,
you,
no, 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 no,
you know
no,
come on here, this is
no,
absolutely
because
fantastic, and then suddenly they stop paying, and then you've lost
yeah,
the $100 that you could have put towards that bill.
yeah,
You know what I
that's what
mean?
we always say. Always put in what you can afford to lose. Well, in
Yeah,
this case, you can't afford to lose that money because you need to pay a bill in
in January.
January. So
So
I would always recommend you, please, well, find something else, do a job or something, because we cannot recommend you guys any programs that you need to jump in because you need to pay a bill. We
yeah,
can't do that, okay? We want to be honest. We want to make money for you guys and for ourselves also, but not like this, okay? We
when,
are not going to give you a program right now to put that money that you need for that bill in that program,
yeah. When you
because
when you
that's
bills
the
are paid
wrong.
and you've got some spare cash, then feel free to
Yeah.
jump on whatever we're going to be sharing.
So
But
I'm very sorry that if you are searching for something to make money online, if you have bills or you have groceries or anything, please make sure that you do that first and that you have that money that you want to spend in a program have lying around somewhere that you don't need it. Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
And that's the difference between me and Connie and I, and these other people that you see online. These so-called coaches, stroke gurus, stroke whatever they want to call them. They'd have read that and they'd have spammed you 5 links by now.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. We're going to say get your bills paid first and then come back to us. We're still going to be
I'd rather that you go find a boss and do work there
yeah,
and then make sure that you have some money for that bill. We are not going to show you any program that you can put money in and then get yourself in jeopardy because
yeah,
maybe next month it's gone.
yeah.
We don't do that. Okay. So I'm sorry for that, but we want to be honest. Okay. We're trying to teach you how to make money online, and this is not the way to give you any links to join any program. So John is saying Christmas gift. What
Yeah,
is that all about?
that was the reply to the previous about the sailing.
Okay.
And that's what I spotted.
Okay. And he's telling about the teaching kids how to sail.
Yeah.
Okay. Derek, yes, it's passive bots or that program that he was talking
Yeah,
about,
passive bots for
and
20,
for
20.
$20 a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it. No
So
more
that's it.
things. So
I've
maybe you can share your screen right now.
got a
And
look at the
guys, don't hesitate. If there's anything you want to ask about that program, just do so. You know how it works.
Okay, so we'll do the Alt Faithful first. We shared this with you last week, Finalmente Global.
Oh, you
Um,
want to do that first? Yeah.
we'll do this one first, and we'll share the new one with them.
Yeah. Good.
Just because this is going to be just a quick overview, and then we'll leave you with BEURAX. So Finalmente
Okay.
Global. I think, as you remembered last week, I just kicked off my 265 lending plan. So the 265 0.00265. As you can see on the 4th of December, which was Friday, that expired, and I kicked off 0.002809. Now, I've been working some stuff out with this in Finalmente Global and also in BEURAX, and it's not clear in my head yet. They're both crossing over. So sometimes I'll tell you something in Finalmente Global, but it's meant to be over in BEURAX. So I'm going to get that clear before I share that strategy with you. But this is a weekly thing. It comes every 7 days, so and it pays 7 days, so Monday to Friday. Friday to Friday, as I'm doing mine, and I think Connie's is Monday to Monday or something. So whatever day you start, it ends on that day the month after. So just wanted to share that with you. It is going up slightly. So I started off with 0.00250, and that's just what I had laid around in the back office. I increased that to 0.00265, and then this month's was 0.0028. So it's not earning a great deal, but I'm going to be, I think I'm going to be boosting this up a little bit very shortly. So to sort of share that with you. That's Finalmente Global. We've got where's my referrals? The compensation plan on this. I've got one person in here at the moment. Tier 1, so that's the people who you personally direct bring in. You get 3% on whatever. Is that whatever they deposit? That's what. Yeah, of course it is. Whatever they deposit, right? Whatever they deposit. Tier 2. So if this person brings in somebody else, I will get 2% on those. And if that person brings in a couple of people, I'll get 1% on those, with a total of 7% commissions on those. So that's Finalmente Global. Anything you want to cover on Finalmente? You've been in it longer than me, but I think it was just a quick. We covered quite a lot of it yesterday. Has Connie gone for a coffee?
Yeah, I needed to get some coffee, guys. I'm sorry, but I think that Dean did a great job. And did you have any questions?
If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and we'll jump into that as soon as it goes. I'm happy with it. Finalmente Global's been running for about 8 months, I believe, paying every time you ask for a payout. So at this precise moment in time, everything's good with Finalmente.
Finalmente is a really, really good program, guys. It's still paying out, and that's what I always say also in my other videos, is that they are very transparent, and they let you know if there's something not working in the program. They always give you an email about everything that they do. So yeah, I think it's a very, very nice program.
Yeah, they'll let you know absolutely everything. So we've got a couple of scam alerts in here. We've got inactive accounts, so it gives you details about inactive accounts. Word on reef, I don't know what that is because I haven't read these yet. Every time I read a message, a new one comes up. So we can see all the news here. Let's have a look at all the news. So they keep you well up to date. Every time something's happening, they send you an email. Or they send you a message in the back office. So as you can see, plenty of stuff. The insurance, the issue with 40 out by mistake. Okay. There's a MTI partnership and affiliation for some reason. This goes back to July. So the last message that we had was changing withdrawal procedures, and that was on the 7th of November. So they do keep you all up to date. Anything that changes, they keep you up to date, and it's not changing like every day. It's just like once a month. We had a busy September and a busy August, and a few things happening there, but they're keeping you well up to date, which I like. It's not buffalo dust. They're just going to keep you well up to date. So just keep an eye on that. I've got to go through all those messages because that's triggering me. Is that 10 there? I don't like notifications like that. but yeah, I'm loving this program. It's very low active. In other words, you don't have to do much. Just deposit your funds. And
once every 7 days.
Once every 7 days, go in and either restake. I think my goal for this is to double it up. So I put 2.5 in, 0.0025 in. So I think I might go up to 0.005 and then pull my seed money out. And then I've got my 0.0025 back, So it's,
if you want to see how this program works, I have on my YouTube channel a how it works video. So
cool. So there we go. So that's Finalmente Global. Obviously, links will be probably below this video.
Well, if they want information, they need to contact
the person who
just go below or above the video.
As usual.
You can see every information.
But yeah, I've had a total of 3 plans in this. My first plan was paid at 2.5. It tells you everything. I've repurchased plans of 0.05 since there. So yeah.
Very nice.
Cool. Everything's good, doing great. Okay, so now the new kid on the block. We came off a live last week. I didn't even realize that Connie had anything up her sleeve, but we came off a live last week.
I had 2 of them, and one of them was this one,
We continued speaking, and she brought BEURAX to me, and I spotted this, and I'm like, yeah, we've worked with programs similar to this before, which is great. It knows exactly what it's doing. So let's throw some cash in, see what it does, see what happens. So we've done a test withdrawal. One of the teams done a test withdrawal via Payeer or Perfect Money or one of those.
And it's paying instantly.
Paid instantly. Again, we're going to do the same thing here because this is over a 20-day period, 20-day working days. So if I scroll down here, this is a little calculator. I put into this 0.012, I believe. Yeah. So I put this in 0.0012. That means I'm going to get 0.0000, so 4 knots, 1.8 per day. So that's going to go up to 0.00036. You do get your seed money back, right? You get your
after the 20 days, you get your seed money back.
Yeah, after the 20 days.
It depends on what package you take.
Yeah, depending on what package you take. But when the 20 working days is up, which it basically stretches out to about a month, 4 weeks. So if you look at Monday to Friday and you do that 4 times, that's your 20 days. Okay, so that means I'm going to get 0.0000336 in total, and then I'm going to get my 0.0012 back on top of that. So that's going to jump up to 0.0015. It's just I just put some change in just to get going with it. I had some money over in my free Bitcoin, so I've used my free Bitcoin money to throw into this. So my plan for this is obviously throw $100 into this eventually. Put $100 into this, and because if I put $100, which we've just worked out at 5.2, as I've said earlier, so 522 is about $100. You're going to earn the 0.00146. Okay. Over the
I started
20-day
in
period.
This one with 100, and if I calculate it to USD right now, I started with 0.01, and that's $190.
$190. So 0. Let's have a look at that.
0.01.
Okay, so Bonnie is getting 0.0014 on a daily basis, which jumps up to 0.002 over the 20-day period. Now, personally, I've been looking at this a little more often. This one's a little more clearer than the strategy is a little more clearer than the Finalmente Global. But what I will probably do, if I had that amount of cash in, what I will probably do is I'm going to, on a daily basis, I'm going to get 0.00014. Now, this might change because I don't know if this will work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it will. I don't think there's anything different about this. So 0.00014 plus 0.00014. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Would I be able to kick off another pack?
Yeah, it's $20, right?
Yeah, 8 days is 0.0012. So I could kick off another pack in 8 days. So if you look at this, then you would be looking at 1, 2 on top of that. So you're earning more cash as you're building. So when the first pack is expired totally, then you'll be able to see what you'll be able to, because you get your 0.1 back, 0.01 back. So
in this one as well, really nice because you can put in USD.
Yep.
And with the USD packages, it's only 15 days.
Yeah. So you can put $20 in USD.
That's for 15 working days. Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to earn 28 cents a day. You're going to have a total of $4.20 if you just put $20 in. So that's going to make $24.20, so obviously, after the first 20 days, you're going to earn $4, 21%.
And I like it because a lot of people don't have a lot of money to start with. So you can just do a low amount of 0.001 Bitcoin or $20. It's not that expensive. So
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's and you can work it daily as well, so you don't even have to re put that in on a daily basis. Like over 8 days, you don't have to put that back in. You can take it out, and you can just run on that $100, $190,
You
whatever
can
you put
just
in.
withdraw whatever you get. Yeah.
If we just withdraw it, have it sat there, you can stake it until it expires, and you can put all the money in. So because right there, like right now, this 0.000084, which is my first week, my first 5 days, that is interesting because what were I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. That I can, it shows there it's not earning any money there. It's just basically saying I've got I've got 8 point, so if that goes up to, if I've got $190 in, I can pull that out after 8 days. I can pull that $10-12 out or whatever it was, that 0.0012. I can withdraw that and put that somewhere else. I can have that playing, working somewhere else. If I'm happy with that ticking over at the $190. So I can be reducing that risk every 8 days or so. And because it runs for 20 days, you can still carry on building it up because you can pull out the 0.0012 and then 8 days later, which is day 16, pull out 0.0012 and then you can that little.
Okay, this is really, I need to tell you guys, because what now happens right now, there's somebody here called Ray, and he's calling us scammers.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and he's talking about have you forgotten my heads up? Oh my God. This is what, 2 years ago?
Ray, my sweetheart.
Oh, I don't mind that he's saying that, because that tells me anything and everything about you.
Yeah, Ray, my adds up was this time last year. Exactly this time last year. If you're still pondering on my adds up and sat there wondering where it's gone, let me tell you, it's gone. Mindy Davis did a runner. She disappeared. She filed for bankruptcy. You're not getting paid out of that program. What we've done as experienced people, who make money online, is we've been in about 4 or 5 other programs since my adds up, and we've been making money in all those programs. So while you're still sat there going scammers, like a little man,
but it doesn't make sense because we were not the owners. So why are we scammers?
If you're thinking that we were the owners of my adds up, we're not the owners. We're just affiliates. But the differences between us and you, my friend, is that when we realize that a program is going under, which we told you about, we are quite open. We tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. We tell you it very, very clearly that my adds up is going on, or any program. Now, if these people, let me just say this. When we say things like this, I'm not going to say anything bad about a program that is paying me money. Okay. I'm not going to say anything bad with a program that's paying me money. Okay. What I am going to say is this: we're going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if things are working great, they're going to be working great. If things are going a little bit bad and things are going like, we don't like the way that happened, we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you straight up. We're going to be honest with you. And then if things go absolute pear-shaped, we're just going to basically go, wipe our hands, done, dusted, bye-bye. Put it on.
And that's it. We are not going to talk about it anymore because it doesn't have any use for it. So
if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. And if my adds up stopped making money 12 months ago,
my adds up is 10 years
if you
ago.
haven't realized that yet, then you need to go out and find a job, where you've got a boss telling you what to do. Okay, because
let's go on. Let's go on, guys, because it's not important. Let's go on. Yeah. Hello. We have Ayi in the house. Hello, Ayi. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Good to see you, by the way. I missed you last week. And we have Jonathan in the house. He's also here, always there. Thank you for being here, Jonathan. And, I don't know if you guys already know, But in the beginning, I said to you guys, anything about We Share Abundance, we're not going to answer any questions. We're not going to talk about We Share Abundance anymore. If you want information, go to the Facebook group, follow Graham's lives.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. So, was there anything else? Because we are in an hour right now. Do you want us to go on? That's a question to you
If you want
guys.
us to go on, we'll go on. But if if you've had enough after an hour,
Otherwise, I'm going to share another program. And if you don't want us to go on, then just let us know in the comments, guys, if you want us to go on.
Huh? Okay, tell her down shortly. My daughter's just come up saying, "Mum needs help with the chicken." I'm like, "We don't have any chickens. What's going on?" That's what we're having for dinner.
Do we have chickens running around here?
I'm like, "She needs help with chicken." What?
Yeah.
We buy a chicken.
Yeah. So please, guys, let us know if we go on. Just put in "go on," yes, please, or whatever.
Please go on.
Just put it in the comments if you want us to go on. Otherwise, we're going to stop it and we're going to go on next week.
Okay, so get some majority spoken. Go on. May I ask about BEURAX, please? Yeah.
Of course you may. That's always good. And Derek says, keep going. That's good.
Awesome. So yeah,
Okay.
if you're over in the States with BEURAX, you'll probably have to use a VPN. Because instead of some people's taken this as a bad note that they can't have they can't have BEURAX over in the States. Other people have taken it as a good note because instead of what happens is with the majority of these programs is to try and fall in line with every different jurisdiction. Okay, so if in the States, obviously Derek will be able to share this, but there's different laws in different states, and you can step over a boundary and you might be breaking the law, but you can step back over and you're fine.
Let me tell you this about BEURAX first, because BEURAX is registered in the A6 company. So that means that they are already covered themselves in checking out the business. It's already done. So they don't have to be worried about the ASIC company shutting them down. And that's why they said, okay, then we're going for the law. And the law says USA is not applicable. So that's why they did that.
Which is exactly the same as, they've covered themselves with the main company that will shut them down. So if they try and fit into every square, or every jurisdiction, they may fall out of place here. So have you ever done like a Rubik's Cube where you get one of the sides complete and then you go on to the next side and then you try and get that one complete, but then you look back at the side that you've just completed and there's a yellow one right in the middle. And it's like, it's exactly the same thing. So instead of the main guys, this guy's been happy now, everybody's in compliance here. So instead of trying to keep compliance here, but trying to make compliance over here, they've just basically said, snip. Okay. You can't come in over here. Okay.
And there are a lot of companies that are restricted for the USA. So if you are there, then just use a VPN. You have a free one. You have paid ones. There's somebody asking, what is VPN?
I can't remember what it is. What's VPN? VPN, it matches your IP. So all your IPs have got a tracker on them. So if I basically, have you ever been on your laptop where something's come up and it shows you the weather in the top corner of your area? That's your IP address that have basically turned around and said your GPS from your IP address is basically saying myself is in Yorkshire. So here's the weather for Yorkshire. There's no point in me having weather for the Netherlands, is there? But if I change my VPN to the Netherlands, I'd get the weather where Connie is right now. So that's the whole thing. Can you continue while I just find out what's going on with this chicken?
Okay, yeah, of course I can.
Okay. Cheers.
So that is about a little bit about VPN. VPN, the short thing for VPN, I don't know because I never looked at it because I don't use it. but it's basically an IP address change. So they cannot tell where you're from. Okay, so I can use the VPN for that. And Alpha is asking, any link for the two programs? Yes, I have links in my YouTube channel underneath the video. And otherwise, just contact me on Facebook and I will give you the links if you want to join in anything. Still be aware, because you asked that question for the bill that you had. Please make sure that you do that first and not get yourself in jeopardy if you don't have the money to join in any program. Okay, so okay, virtual private network, that was it. Yeah, Jonathan, correct. Yeah, now that I see it, I say, yeah, okay, that was it. Or virtual proxy server. No, it's virtual private network, right? VPN. But it's almost the same, John, so don't worry. And Mar says, thank you. Well, you're welcome. So, yeah, any questions about a program still? Because otherwise I can't share my screen for you guys in order to show you something else. So I will wait on that if you have any questions before I'm going to share my screen, because otherwise I can't see you guys, the comments. I see that afterwards if I come back to you guys. So that's why I'm asking it right now. Oh yeah, there's something I can talk about first before we go on, because I think that a lot of people are also in hashing at space. Hashing at space is still doing very, very well. They're going to change their program. It's going to be really amazing. So if you want to know anything about that, then please let me know. He says, thank you for your answer, Connie and Dean. BEURAX seems to be interesting. I'm already with Finalmente. Well, that's good. Amazing program. Well, good, IE, and always good to ask these things if you need to know anything. The reason that I joined in BEURAX was that they registered in the ASIC company, and that was really an important step that they did that a lot of companies are not doing. That they are supposed to do. So that's why I was more secure stepping in this company. But yeah, you never know. Maybe they are gone in a month or maybe next week. You never know. It's always a gamble. You need to see this as a casino, always, okay? And we have Hamza in the house. Hello, Dean is back also. Hello, ma'am. I have been facing a problem in pinning the Visa token in the Waves exchange. It didn't show on the search. There is something about that. I hear these questions a lot. What was that again? Why is it not showing in the search?
Yeah, if you're using your app, the app version on the phone, I don't believe it shows up on the thing. So if you look on the,
I don't use the app.
if you go to a computer and type in waves.com and go in through that way, you should be able to pin the Visa token on there.
Okay, so Hamza, I hope that answered your question. Let us know if you're using the app or indeed your computer or whatever you have, and then we'll maybe we can show you in how it's supposed to look. Yeah, I don't have that problem because I always use my computer, and then it will show up always. Yes. Well, you can check the comments for us, right? While I'm going to.
Yeah, of course. Let me just apologise about that. I just had to run off. The chicken.
Oh, it's okay.
The chicken was just a little too fresh for Lou's liking. It had all the giblets and things inside it, so I had to get it before we can cook it. So.
Okay, let me. I need to log in that program first before I'm going to.
BEURAX is very interesting.
And this one is also a very secure one, so that's very nice.
Understanding cryptocurrency.
Yeah, BEURAX is very interesting, and it's got it's got an awesome compensation plan as well. Which is,
Yeah. Also,
yeah,
and just like I told them, also is that BEURAX is already covered in the A6 company.
yeah. You know, so I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That's why I decided to jump in there, and obviously I wanted to be active in there. I didn't want to be bringing it to the table and say I'm not in there, you know. So that's why there's just 0.925 in there, you know, whatever I put in there, 1.2. But yeah,
Okay.
it does seem interesting, you know. Yeah, I recommend that.
PGI Global, guys.
Oh, here we go.
I started in this, what was that, last week or something?
Mhm.
I did saw it before. I wanted to just wait until I was jumping in this thing. I forgot about it all the time, so now I was like, oh, I need to jump in PGI. The reason why I joined in this company is because it's also a passive earner. So that means that I can just put money in, I get a percentage every day, and I can get my money out. That's why I always join these programs, because in this one also you don't have to recruit. It's not necessary. Um, Basically, the owner is transparent, even though it doesn't tell you anything, because we had a lot of owners that were transparent, and then even though a couple of months later they were gone. So it's never, but also never a guarantee. Okay. In this one, they have packages from on $100. Lower than that is not possible, and you have always a minimum of 1% per day. And this is also 5 days a week, not in the weekends, because it's now Sunday and I didn't get any payment. And as you can see, this one will run for 4 days. I get $1 a day. So as you can see here down below, I have a silver package. That's the lowest one. And one thing I want to tell you guys is, if you want to join in PGI Global and you're like, oh, I have $500 laying around, let me put it in, I would recommend you guys don't do that. Um, and now you're going to ask me, why do you say that? Well, let's say you want to share this program and you are getting in with $500. And now another person comes in and he puts in 100. So that's below your package. You are not getting any referral commissions. Okay. So only if that person is going to take a package of the 500 that you are in or higher. So that's information for you guys. So I always start, just take $100 package, because the most people that join in your team or whatever kind of person team is always starting with $100 just to test it out. And I did the same thing. Okay, so that's something that I wanted to give you guys. If you have $500 to spend, just take the package of 100 and then take the package of the 300, because it's a jump from 100 to 300 to 500 to 1,000. Let me show you guys.
You get paid even if you're just in the $100, you just get paid on anybody who comes in higher than that. You get paid on those, right?
Yeah, you only get paid if they take the same package that you have or higher.
Which is kind of interesting, because the normal regime for that is, you know, if you're in the $500 package and somebody comes in at $1,000 package, you don't get paid on $1,000 because
Yes, and in
you're not
this
in that
case, it's the
package.
other way around. Yeah,
Otherwise, it's the other way around.
yeah, exactly. I don't know if it's here. My earnings, add a trading agreement. There you go. That's it. This is always popping up, and it tells you just don't click on a package if you don't know for sure if you want to buy it. You know, it's always like that, but it's always popping up. I hope you can see this correctly, because it's a little smaller where you are. Just watch the replay if you want to see it again, and then you just blow it up in your page. So you have the silver, that's the lowest one, and you always pay a software fee. And every time you get another package, it doesn't matter which one, there's always the same amount of the software fee. Okay, so be aware. So we have 100, that's the lowest one, then the 300, the 500, the 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, and 500,000. So it's just by clicking on it and make sure that you have enough in order to pay that package. That's it. And there's nothing really to tell because it's always the same thing in these programs. It's just money in and money out. That's it. And of course, you can just recruit if you want to. You can share the program and earn a lot more money. But in this case, they have a binary program. So you have a left side and a right side. And that's why you see here on the left, underneath my photo, you see left, right, and the weak leg. They're always paying out in the weak leg if you are sharing the program. It doesn't have anything to do with the packages that you get because you're getting paid on the packages anyway. But if you're sharing the program, of course, you can make more money. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Okay. So if you want to know the links for that, just click on the left, click on the right, and click on the weak leg. Weak leg will say if you share that link, it's going to go under the weakest leg. And you get paid by the weakest leg. So that's always a good thing. And it will show you in the bar above what your link is that you can use. It's very easy. You see the page that a person will see when they want to sign up in PGI Global. There are a lot of videos out there on YouTube already. I didn't make a video from it yet because, well, my package just started and I was like, oh, well, the live is coming. Let me show you guys that I'm also in PGI. And it took me a long time to get in because, yeah, I forgot about it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, PGI is also a passive program. A nice one to start low with $100, and just test it out.
Okay. So,
Any questions?
Yeah, how old is PGI and where is it located? Do we know?
Where is PGI located?
And how old is it? How long has it been going?
PGI is running now for 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah. Where is it located? That's a good one. Let me see if I can go to the main page. And let me see if I can show you guys. What is blockchain? They have a lot of information, guys. No, it's not telling us anything here about us. Let me go there. The owner, this is the owner, by the way, and he's doing also videos and all these lives on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel, so if you are interested in hearing more about PGI, I would say just find it on YouTube because there are a lot of videos there. And most of them, the presentations, is done by the owner itself. So, is it saying anything about where they're from? Oh, these are all the people that are in there. Because I have so much programs, I don't know anymore. There's the rewards plan. Oh, that's a video. It's always a video. No, I can't find it.
I understand why people ask this question, but I mean,
Yeah,
personally,
it's okay.
I don't really mind where they're
But
from.
I don't really care about that.
If they're paying. See what we've got. I mean, we've had a couple of questions. How long's it been going, and how long it lasts, and things like that. We're going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. We're always doing withdrawals. We're always been doing withdrawals in these programs. Whether it's I'm not particularly in PGI again due to the binary, the right leg, left leg kind of thing. but
Yeah, I don't use it also.
yeah, we're always going to tell you, because we're always testing. We're always asking for withdrawals, making sure they're getting paid, things like that. So we're always going to be telling you. So if we come onto a live and basically say this isn't paying, or Connie does a video basically saying this isn't paying no more, don't take that personally. It's just this program's not paying no more. So let's turn our attention to something else. If you get offended with us telling you the truth, then well, you're gonna get disappointed very a lot because we know that if we look at any program that the last 6 to 12 months, 6 to 8 months, let's say, because I don't think I've seen one of the kind of passive programs that lasted 12 months. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But if we say 6 to 8 months, people say, oh, this looks like a scam. It looks like it's one of them 6 to 8 month programs again. Yeah, but that's 6 to 8 months that you can earn. Yeah. If you look at a program that is going to be 6 to 8 months, then you can jump into that program, earn for 6 to 8 months, follow the strategy of get your seed money out first, and then if you get your seed money out within the first 30 days, then for the next 6 months, 6-7 months, you are going to be in profit. You're going to be in a profitable business. So when they do stop paying, you can just say, okay, on to the next, like me and Connie did. Yeah. We're not crying over it. We're not going to sulk over it. We're just going to go on to the next. And then that's when you get, the people who stick around, like Jesus, what's it called? Ray up here, who basically 12 months later is asking, have we forgotten about my ads up? Well, yeah, we've forgotten about it because they died 12 months ago. We forgot about it. We still bring it up on occasions, but you got to learn from your mistakes. And we see those red flags, and we're going to tell you those red flags. Simple.
Well, the nice thing about PGI, to go back to that program, is that they do KYC. Mm-hmm. It's a very easy procedure.
Yep.
The nice thing is that they have a system built in. That they're going to do a selfie. So you're going to just show your face and you need to do a selfie, and it's all automated. So it's a really, really nice program put up. So yeah, it's on you guys what you want to do, how much you can spend, and not everyone likes XYZ program, so you're not all in the same program. I get that. But that's why I'm in a lot of programs, because when somebody is going to stop, so some of these programs is going to stop paying or whatever, I don't mind. Mm-hmm. Because I have a lot of all these other programs that are still paying and covering in whatever other program is dying out. That's how I do it. And Dean does the same thing. So bitching about a program that is not there anymore.
Yeah.
And no, that's waste of time. Don't do that.
If we pondered on every program that had died, we keep bringing them up.
I have a 5-hour live if I do that.
Yeah. We'll mention them every now and then, like I mentioned the ref share, if there's, absolutely not. Sorry. I've just spotted the next message. Absolutely not. No.
No, I would not recommend that. I joined it too. And now, we'll need to see what they're doing, because last year they said that they were going to into the soft launch, and now they're saying the same thing. So I don't know. I cannot recommend it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have messages from 2018.
Yeah, there you go.
About a program called Go Founders, which later became On Passive, and they was going to be launching in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, that's in 2018. And out of this Go Founders program, and all you have to pay is $97. I looked at it, I declined it due to some things that I spotted that the owner was doing. and he was bad mouthing another company but still getting paid in that other company. So I'm like, I'm not into that. If you have to slag off another company to promote your company, you're not doing things professionally. Okay. If you're comparing, you can compare other programs, with it. But if you're slagging them off and saying they're doing this, they're doing that, whatever, you're not doing things professionally. Especially if it's untrue. If it's not facts, then I'm not interested. So you've got that going on. A couple of years, not even a couple of years later, a couple of months later, you should be joining this program. It's called On Passive. It's $97 and it's launching in a couple of weeks. And I'm like, sounds familiar. I've heard this before. Now this was in 2019. Okay.
Yeah, so I saw it before too. I didn't do anything with it. Because they were promising opening up and not opening up. And now they do the same thing. I did pay the $97. I went in there and I was like, okay, well, just show me if it's true. Because I need to tell people if it's really true because we don't know.
If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. And as far as
but I'm not losing. I'm not losing out on that $100. Okay?
No, because you already earned the $100 back elsewhere, right?
I already have that $100 somewhere lying around.
So that's when you're earning and you're following the strategies that we're sharing, where you're pulling out your seed money and you've got play money, and then you've got a program that continues earning you. So you've got like double that. You've already covered what you've paid out or what you've tested on. So if you put $100 into in every program that you join, you join $100. My cats are fighting again. $100, and then you earn $100. And then you test another program out with $100, but the program continues paying you $100. That $100 that you fed into that program that you were just testing has been paid back. Whether it's that program that's giving it back or program A that's giving it back, doesn't really matter. You've still got that $100 back, and that's what we're showing you in these programs. But the difference is, if the programs are still paid and programs are still working and the programs are doing everything fine, we're going to promote both programs, 3 programs, 4 programs. If one of them drops off, then we'll go back down to 3, but until we find a 4th program, and we're going to do that constantly. We're not going to badmouth. We're just going to teach you facts. We're just going to show you facts.
I'm working in 9 programs right now.
9 programs. Wow. You're busier than me. I kind of like having a couple of programs.
Most of them is just putting money in and just, okay, we'll see,
letting it run, see what happens, But if you've got 5, 6, 7 programs working, and they're all paying you out, they're all paying you out $10 a day. Look at that. I mean, that's $90 a day. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's good. So, would I recommend On Passive? No. It's gone too long. It's gone too long.
I can't do that because they can't show me what they are doing.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to show you a program that they cannot show me what they're doing. He says I need all the 9 programs. You need a lot of money. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. You don't have to join all 9 programs, and this is the whole thing.
Of course not.
No. Yeah.
If you want to make a living out of it, then you need to have at least 7 to 10 programs in order to cover the one with the other. Simon, On Passive is really weird, and how it was prompted to us. Yeah. Well, we already know that, Simon. We're not going to talk about that because it's not worth it. So.
Yeah,
okay, so guys, I don't see any questions anymore. Dean, do you have any last words?
Just basically, just a response of, as I said before, if you've got bills to pay, sort those out first before you jump in. You don't have to jump in straight on our level. You know, if we're joining $100, if you can only join in with $10, $20, you know, please do that. You know, and build up. We'll show you how to build that up. We recommend $100 if you can. If you can't, that's fine. You know, just jump in where you can, where you fit, and we will share the strategy from that program. You know, from that point. You know, so I always look at it from the bare minimum. If like the bare minimum is not making you much money, you know, for instance, like in BEURAX, I think it would be BEURAX. This is what I've got two strategies running in my head at the minute, so it's all like, am I telling them the right strategy? But in BEURAX, you know, if you can earn the minimum within the period of that first period, then that's the minimum you're coming at. So which is about $100. Okay, so if you put in $100, you're going to get the minimum back, and then you can start building like that. Okay, but if you're putting in like what I did, about $30-40, you're not going to be earning that much. So it's going to take you a few months to get, you know, to take that money out, and then you've got to build up again. You see, so that's why I'm thinking about putting more, you know, just building up a little bit in BEURAX, and in Finalmente Global is exactly the same thing. But yeah, Lionshare been around for a while. I'm just looking at the next comment. Sorry.
Yeah, that's also one I'm not in.
Yeah.
Also because you have to recruit in order to earn, so that's why I don't join that.
Again, that's one of the issues as well, is the recruiting to earn bit.
I can sell that to anyone else.
Yeah. It's
Because
the
most
recruiting
people
to earn
say
bit.
I can't recruit.
Yeah, 98% of people turn around to me and say, I can't recruit. And that's why we look at these programs where we don't have to recruit to make a living, you know, make money in those programs. But if you have got the ability to recruit, you are going to build up a little quicker. And we've seen in a few other programs that we've been involved in that the people who can't recruit will then just share what they're doing online. So if they start earning money and somebody turns around and says, what is it you actually do? Where do you get that money from? You know, and then they tell them, and it's like, oh, I want to sign up to that. Yeah. Congratulations, you just got your first recruit. If you teach them how to earn money, like you teach them exactly what you've been told or exactly what we've told you, and you've passed that on to them and they earn money, guess what they're going to do? They're going to stick with you. And then when we bring another program out, hey, we've got another program, let's go. And then just going to follow it. And if you've got that capital, that seed capital of whatever it is, $100, $200, whatever it is, you can bring that along, because you're going to be earning it in program 1, you're going to be using it in program 2. So you're only ever going to be using that $100. On the downside, it might be the first program, you might jump in with $100 and it might stop, you know, the day after. So you don't get your $100, so you're back to square one. But, you know, our challenge is basically get that seed money back out. When you get the seed money back out, then you can start moving forward.
Number 1, always get your seed money out first.
Golden rule number 1. Yeah.
You accomplished a lot already.
Yep. You've got your seed money to test out on something else, and the next withdrawal that you get is a XYZ program is a profitable business. So, which means you can't call it a scam. You know, you can't call a profitable business a scam. You know, so I'm glad
we helped you out, guys. I'm glad you liked it. Well, remember that if you want to talk about XYZ program, and well, just write it down for yourself. And next week we are here again. And I love talking to you guys about whatever program you're in and how it's going and all that. Showing you guys how to do some stuff, sharing up a couple of programs that we are in, because that's the only thing that we can share, of course. Only what we are in, because otherwise we can't share it. And so we are doing our best. So it's good to hear that you guys are learning and appreciating that what we do. So thank you, Derek, Alpha, and Ayi. Also, thank you for being here. Thank you for asking these questions. Very important, because we never know who's watching. And maybe that person also has the same question. So it's always good to ask these questions, guys. Write them down if it pops up in your head the next week, and then well, show it here, and we can answer that if we can, of course. So I'm going to thank you all for being here. It's 1 hour and 44 minutes, so almost 2 hours again.
No, we didn't
But
go two
I
hours.
think
We
we
didn't go
had a
two
lot
hours.
of information.
We didn't go 2 hours, which we promised. We weren't going to go 2 hours.
No, oh, that's true. Yeah. So we are going to stop right there, guys, because otherwise we can talk forever. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Dean, also for being here again. And with that
And
said, I will say have a great Sunday and well, keep your money in your pocket if you don't want to lose out. Okay. That's it for you, for us. Bye bye. See you next
cheers,
week.
guys. See you next week. Bye bye.